Welcome to AICA Cashew Convention. With me is Arvind Singh from ABS Agro Foods. Can we know about your company, sir?
We have started our company 10 years back. Okay, so we are into the business since 2014, and we've been doing processing as well as we are also a direct importer of raw cashew nut from Western African countries like Benin and Togo.
So, how much quantity you roughly import from Benin and Nigeria annually, sir?
Well, that depends on the market and this thing, but it's a good amount that we satisfy our own demand, and we have some our customers that we give to them. So yes, I also do some trading of raw cashew nut, and I also bring it for my own factory as well, for my own processing.
Any specific reasons for buying from the Benin itself? Any quality standards?
Yes, as we know, like since we are into the market, we know that Benin is one of the good quality in terms of the finishing of the kernel, the taste of the kernel, and the color of the color of the Benin. You cannot get it anywhere in any country you choose. You can bring the raw material from the Benin. Color and taste you cannot bring it from anywhere. But the texture, the finishing is also outstanding, and the nut count especially because they have like approx 180 nut counts in raw cashew nut. So it is very easy to process. Like for the cutting line and the husk, the peeling is very easy for that. So being a processor, it's very helpful for those who are doing the Benin raw cashew nut instead of they are doing some other origins. I'm not saying that all other origins are bad, but this is the easiest origin you can process in terms of processing. Yes.
Yeah. And you also mentioned that you have the processing plant.
Yes.
So, what capacity processing plant do you have?
Well, currently I'm processing 4 tons per day, like 4,000 kilos per day raw material. Okay, and we are planning to expand, and we will expand soon by the grace of God.
Okay, how do you maintain the quality standards while buying from the Benin and locally exporting?
Well, I'm not into exports. Okay, I sell locally. Okay, interstates or in local in my Rajasthan states, like nearby states Gujarat, Punjab, Haryana, and Maharashtra, somewhere like Marwana. But as far as like the raw material concerns, as I told you, I'm the direct importer from Benin, so we buy directly from the farmers. Okay, and we have our teams over there in the farms. They look after, while buying, they look after all the quality standards, and we make sure that they are well dried and well picked up before they will ship it to India.
So recently we have seen that in African countries, some of the governments are banning their exports of RCN so that they can process locally. So how do you manage this, and any news on that one?
Well, that's where India comes in. Like, okay, as we know that India is the largest consumer of cashew kernel. So I'm quite positive that even though if they will do the production, if they will try to do it, it's a temporary. Okay, it will go away in 1, 2, or 3 years maximum. But they have some time limit. It's not permanent. That's what I can say confidently as per my experience. Okay, so it's not something that will stay there forever. No, they have some government things is there that is making them to do these things over there. But they have tried this thing in some other countries and they failed. Okay, and even now, so it's like country wise. Sometimes they will try in that country, then they will fail in 2, 3 years, they will come back to us. Sometimes they will try in that country, then they will fail, they will come back to us. Since we are the biggest consumer, that is our power as an Indian buyer. We are the, and we have to thank to government of India, since they have put like 100% of import duty on the cashew kernels. So it's not like that they can process it in Africa and then they can send it to India. So end of the day, since we are the biggest consumer, so it has to come here. And since it cannot come into the kernel form, it has to come into the raw form. Or they have to keep their cashew nut with them and they will do whatever they want to do. And since they are businessmen, they know that it is a better idea to sell it to India.
Yes, sir. So you are in this business over the last 10 years.
Yes.
What are the growth you have seen in the industry, and what more you want to see in the industry?
Well, see, figures I do not have. Yesterday, our board members, they have given the figures. But yes, the main thing I wanted it to be that organized this sector. And I thank to AICA founders and their initiatives, okay, who are, because we needed a voice, like a united voice, who can raise the issues of all cashew industries, whether it in terms of raw cashew nut trader, cashew nut processor, or the cashew nut traders. All the stakeholders, whether the transporters, all stakeholders, okay, laborers, everything. So machine suppliers, whoever is involved in the cashew business, I'm talking about all the stakeholders. Okay, so I really appreciate, and I'm very thrilled to know that they have started. Yes, started this AICA platform that will deal with the governments and the local bodies and the concerned departments to resolve our issue. Yes, and it will help us a lot. That I'm so positive about it.
Nice
For
to
AICA.
have in the conference.
Okay, thank you very much.